Target individuals are not a danger to themselves. I don't care what any authorities have to say or anybody else have to say. Target individuals and average, normal, decent, law-abiding citizens of all races and genders, you see, are not a danger to anybody else, and they're not a danger of themselves. That's a lie that these gang stalkers who is put in these individual positions try to get the target individuals to think and average people to think. This is really the Freemasons who really want the average people to think that way, to mentally condition them to think that you're a danger to yourself. You see, and then all they do is just project lies that the person is a danger to everybody else and they self. If that's true, then why did they let out the criminals or support the criminals? Why do they support pedophilia? Why do they back up the people who are gang stalkers, who do the things that they do to target individuals, the people who murder people, the people who rape people, you know what I mean? People who are actually committing crime. And then they let some of them go free. They let some of them, they sentence, give them a lighter sentence. You see what I'm saying? And then they try to held criminals like some type of or try to get criminals to look like they're some type of hero, and they're really not. You see what I'm saying? The glorification of death. This is a death worshiping culture and a society who glorifies violence and sex and materials and who glorifying lies. You know what I mean? Average people who never actually did crime, and then they give them the death penalty. Try to do everything to keep them in prison. Try to do everything to actually stop them. You can preach the scriptures, and then they stop you from preaching the scriptures and try to censor God out of everything and in everything. You see? So this is actually a reinforced, tactic of the government, the corrupt higher bidder and bidder who reinforce that lie and repeat it over and over again to make it sound like it's believable, to get people and the society to think that that person is a danger to themselves and the best interest of people is in danger, when it's not really in danger, because people are going to be they're going to protect their best interests at heart anyways, you see. Because I can, like, for example, I can preach to people and then they will go back doing what they have been doing, you see what I'm saying, and reject the Lord Jesus Christ. You see, that was the decision they made. I'm not going to force myself on other people and preach the scriptures to people. You see, I will continue to preach scriptures to people, but I'm not going to force myself on them. You see, and it is their decision whether they want to accept Jesus Christ or just go back out there in the world and do whatever they want to. But they're going to protect their own selfish interests anyways. So their interest is not under attack. This is not totalitarianism is what I meant to say, being a force upon people. This is the land of the free, but obviously it seems like it's not. So the interests of the people will be protected either way. But you have psychopathic people like gang stalkers who impose upon the target individual's interests and then manipulate everything that they could manipulate and then reinforce their ideology or their idiocracy on normal people. And that's how liberal people are, you see? The ones who are really a threat to society are psychopaths. They are a danger to themselves and to society who actually commit crime and not normal average people.